Do you want to create powerful dynamic drums that cut through the mix and grab your listeners' attention? In this video, I will show you 2 proven methods for mixing drums that will take your tracks to the next level. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced producer, you don't want to miss this. Hey guys, my name is Samthing Music, and today I'll be showing you guys 2 powerful methods for mixing drums that I've been using for years. If you're a producer or a musician, you know how important it is to get your drums sounding right. Because a great drum mix can make all the difference in how your song is perceived and can take it from good to great. So without wasting your time, let's get on it. So these 2 techniques or these 2 tips or these 2 methods that I'm about to show you, I've been using them for years, and I have already 2 short form videos that I've posted, and are probably 1 or 2 of the most viewed videos or shorts in this channel. So this video is taken from those 2 videos. So this one is a more advanced, and I'm giving a bit more information because when you're doing shorts, you have limited space to go through everything. So let's get on it. So this is how these drums are sounding. We're going to start with the 808 drums. And then the second one, we have the live drum. So this one is more of a live drum for producers who play live drums and always struggle to mix them. And then we have the modern drums. The modern drums are more of a live drum, but the ones that have been pre-processed or manually made on computers to sound like this. Dark or muddy drums. So these ones are the drums that are a bit muddy, aggressive, or dark, or dirtier on the low end. So this is how it sounds like. So guys, you just witnessed how this drum sounds like. I collected mainly most of the drums that we as producers use on our daily lives. I have 2 methods. The first method is to try and control those picks. I feel like the picks are all over, the snares are all over. I feel like there's a lot of rumble in that low end. Yes, there are drums, they need to have that rumble, but I think we can contain them so that they have that rumble but on a controlled way. You're going to need a decapitator, the SSL bus compressor, the Klingelhelm compressor. Lastly, we have the FabFilter Pro MP. So what you're going to need on the decapitator, we're going to use a preset, because on the decapitator we will be working on that snare. We are looking for a high crisp snare on this one. You're going to go to the drums, and then from the drums you're going to scroll down to high crispy mix. So this preset will make sure that it works on your snare. So from here you can adjust it to your liking, but I just love the sound of this high crispy mix preset of the decapitator. And then listen to this one. And also this one. This preset is doing literally nothing other than controlling that snare. So next we're going to use the SSL native bus compressor. So we need to open it. So I love using the SSL native bus compressor for giving drums more cohesion and some gluing. So I've used a preset called the drum bass gentle G bass. I know right now you maybe not be hearing what I'm hearing right now, but I promise you, wait till the end. I'm going to show you guys the before and after so that you can see what we just made in these drums. The MG, you see, the Klingelhelm compressor preset, guys. Preset works best when you know how to use them. So I have a preset here. You go to the preset menu, and then you go to the drums, and then from the drums you find a preset called soft slow kick. This one. So what I like about this compressor is that it can compress something, but you would barely know if it is there or not, but it's making a huge difference. So what I'm actually noticing with the Klangelhem compressor is that when it's on, I feel like the voluming or the gain is going down, it's going a bit down, and they sound a bit more loose, that bottom end, and not so tight. So we need to tighten them and make sure that that kick hits harder than before. So we're going to fix that with doing some tricks in this compressor. So I'm going to use this knob called the mode knob. As you can see, it's on the comp, and we have already compressed these drums. So we need to now try and limit them to control the peaks of the kicks. This is what you need to do. So from the mode side, I'm going to put it on limit mode, and I also noticed that it took down some of my volume. So I'm going to gain stage it, or to put on some makeup to match that gain, and we're going to put on the makeup as the drums plays. This is the secret sauce. So with using these plugins, you would notice that some of these drums are starting to lose their originality. They're starting to sound a bit more robotic. So we need to fix that. We're going to use the highs on this Pro MP to give the drums a more natural sound. So we're going to put on this, and then we're going to expand it. And if you just listen to it, it just went down. So we need to boost it by 3 dB. So this is like a compressor with an EQ on it. And then on the release, we're going to set the release on around 40%. And then I'm going to expand it up until here, because I can see that here we have the head, and around here we have the snare. So we're going to boost it around 40% on this release again. Huge difference, guys. After. So now that we are back, going to start with this one now, the dark or muddy drum, because this trick works well on these types of drums that are dirtier and more aggressive, like these ones. Create a bend. So on this bend, we're going to make it as a mid side bend. So if you have an EQ that can turn to mid-side EQ, then you have the right EQ for this trick. So there's too much of the low end here, and I don't like it because it's very, very much dirtier. So I need to take that low out, but listen to how it's going to take that low end out. the mid-side EQ works well on something like this. It just took some of that dirtiness without losing the bassy line or the bassy sound or the kick sound of the drums. So on the top, I'm going to create another band. And on this one, I'm not going to choose side option. I'm going to choose a mid option here, stereo, and then I'm going to choose the mids. So I love it here. Why am I turning it here? It's because here we have the top melodies, we have the hats, we have the hi-hats, we have so many things here. So we do not need those low rumbling sounds also interfering with the highs. That is why I took them using the mid option. I'm actually trying to control the mids, leaving the highs to prosper at the top. So from here, I have a preset here called the drum overheads from Fuse Labs. Off. On. So I'm going to turn a bit the power knob. Something like 6. Remember on FabFilter Pro K3, we took some of these high ends, but using the mid option. I felt like when we used this drum overheads preset here, some of those highs came back in a harsh way. So we need to take them out to around 4 dB. So now that we have controlled most of these highs and that low end, now I think it's time we have it a bit more aggressive and a bit more punchier. I'm going to find a preset called the Kick Basic Knock preset. I can see a lot of things. The magnitude is high, the heat is high, like a lot of things are high because it is going to give that knock preset on the kick, that knock impact on the kick. As you can see, it's aggressive, it's distorting, it's just loud. So we need to fix that. We're going to start with the magnitude. The magnitude is too high for me. So I'm going to turn it down to around 50% since it's on 100%. And then I also feel like the heat is too high. Let's turn the heat from Demon to something like Pyro. Sounding now a bit more controlled and a bit more contained, but I can still feel that distorting sound in it. Going to go to the EQ because this lovely plugin, it also comes with its own installed EQ. Turn it up to around 3, the highs, and then turn the mids to around 2, and then turn the lows to around 3. Slowly increase it. As you just saw that it starts to distort when the value is around 50%. So from 50 we need to go down. So guys, presets gives you a direction that you must follow. It's either you choose to put something on that direction and make it more interesting, or you just leave it as it is. Without. This is why I love this plugin. This plugin is not about voluming or gain staging, but it's about fixing those low ends. It's fixing them, it's containing them. Thank you for watching. I hope you found these drum mixing techniques helpful and that you'll be able to apply them in your own production. And remember, mixing is both an art and science, and there are many ways to approach it. And if you have questions or comments, feel free to comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.